Hi, I'm Bill DeWeese from VoiceOverRevolution.com. And today we take a look at voiceover talent's most pressing problems, the issues that challenge you and give you the most headaches. And I get a number of emails from talent at voiceoverexpert@gmail.com. Subject line, most pressing problem, which they share those, and then I share those in these videos on Tuesdays. So if you have a most pressing problem, feel free to drop me an email. So our question today comes from Shane. Shane says, looking to make a change in career and have been a local community theater actor for 10 years, trying to see if voiceover work and voice acting work might be a good path to take. Where would you recommend that I start in trying to establish myself as far as work goes? What types of VO work should I start out with? Shane, thank you for your email. And yes, first of all, making a transition from or adding voice acting to theater acting can be a great thing. There's some fundamental differences between the two, and that's really a topic for another video. But today I want to get into your question relating to what types of voiceover work should you start off with. And really, the better question to be asking yourself is not what types of work, but where should you be finding work? I think one of the fundamental mistakes that many talent make when they begin to down this path of voice acting, starting their voiceover business, is thinking in terms of types of work as opposed to where to find work. When you first start off, I would recommend, Shane, that you not worry about what type of work, because there's all kinds of work out there. And right now, you don't even know what's going to work best for you. This getting launched is partly a discovery process of learning about yourself, what you're best at, what you're not as good at, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. And sometimes it's hard for us to even know what we're best at until we listen to the marketplace. And I'm talking about people who will hire you for jobs. And over time, you'll begin to see trends. People will tend to like you better for some things than other things. And again, that's a process of discovery. So again, my suggestion would be to focus on the question where to find the work. Well, when you're first getting started, there's no doubt the voiceover it's a competitive marketplace. But by the same token, there's a growing pool of work out there, so that shouldn't scare you. But you want to be smart about how you go about doing this. My suggestion when first launching out is, first of all, let me share with you what I wouldn't suggest. I wouldn't suggest immediately going out and getting a professionally produced demo and begin marketing yourself to agencies and to compete within the larger online casting sites like voices.com and voice123, which are, by the way, the fabulous places to get work. But when you go down that avenue, you really need to be ready for it. And there's some things that you need to be aware of. And again, if you're just first starting off, probably not the best place to do that because there's an investment required, usually in the form of $300 to $400 for an annual premium subscription. So my suggestion for talent who are just first getting started off is first, get your toes wet, dip them in the pool, so to speak, by becoming involved in freelance type websites. There are many of them out there, freelancer.com, odesk.com. My favorite for voiceover talent, without a doubt, is Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. There are, and I feel like I have to explain this every time I mention it because it creates so much controversy among those within the voiceover community for various reasons. But the biggest thing is there's a huge misconception that it's a place where you get $5 jobs. Are there people who do $5 jobs on there? Sure. But there are also people who do jobs for multiple hundreds or thousands of dollars. I've got students right now who are on Fiverr making thousands a month, some of who have been able to quit their regular full-time jobs to pursue this full-time just through working on Fiverr. I had a student about 2 weeks ago who told me that he recently landed a 1-hour voiceover narration gig on Fiverr that paid $2,100. How did he get that much money? Well, he simply asked for it, and the client liked him well enough to pay him that. So, just dismiss the idea that this is a $5 job website. There's all kinds of opportunity, all varying levels of what you can make per job. But the reason I like Fiverr is, number one, you don't audition for jobs. People either hire you or they don't. You don't have to market because Fiverr does the marketing and they drive traffic to you. And also, you can jump into that marketplace without a financial investment. And also, you can start without having the full-blown professionally produced demos yet. Now, if you have those, use them by all means. But you can record and create some samples earlier on to show clients what you're capable of. And you may not get the higher end work at first, but again, you're just trying to get started. It's like when you start a career, you typically start off, at a lower level and work your way up. Same thing in voiceover. So that's my suggestion, is to sign up with Fiverr. And by the way, I'm going to put a link to an interview that I did with Fiverr guru, Lance Tomashiro, who really is the guy who opened up my eyes to what this website is all about and how they function, how they operate, and how it can really be a great place to make quite a bit of money for voiceover talent. As a matter of fact, we also created a training program, which I'm going to put the URL up here so that you can get access to that if you're interested in getting a full-blown training program on how to utilize Fiverr as a platform for voiceovers. But regardless, in the meantime, jump on there, get an account, it's free, and you can begin marketing yourself, get experience, and start making some money up front. I think it's important for voiceover talent to get work as quickly as they can, start generating income as quickly as they can. And then you can use that to fund future training, professional demo production, marketing, etc., etc. Shane, I wish you great success as you follow your dream and this path of voiceovers, as well as you who are watching this video and looking for advice on how to find the best path for you to really get up and running in voiceover. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this with your friends, and I'll talk to you again very soon.